natural candles, so beeswax is nice. I think soy is okay, but don't use anything with petroleum because that could cause great damage to the soft tissue in the eyes. Set up your candle so that it's about the wick itself is at the middle point of the pupil. We're going to try not to blink during this practice, so just set yourself up for that. You know, if eventually you'll get up to not blinking for 30, 45, 60 seconds, but in the beginning it'll be tough. Do not strain your eyes like this in order to prevent. Just leave them nice and relaxed, no wrinkles, nice and open. If your mind starts to travel, gently bring it back. Again, acknowledge it with gratitude and bring it back. Good. Procedure. Good. Let's go ahead and begin. Is everybody ready to do the practice? There are 4 rounds. So I'll give you the instruction for each of the rounds. And then we'll close at the end with a similar practice that we're going to open with. So the first thing that we do is we give the optic nerve a break. So our optic nerve is the nerve that's holding the eye in place and looking forward. It's never had a vacation. So you're going to use what we call the butt of the hand here, or you can use this, the thumb, and you just put it into the eye socket so that you're pressing the eye in a tiny bit. The optic nerve is tiny. You don't need to press so hard. Tiny little pressure called cupping, complete darkness. Press the hand in. Yes, Lauren, turn off all the lights. Your candle should be lit right now. Did I fail to say your candles are lit? What about light from no light from the moon, the computer, the house, nothing. It's completely dark in the room. Good question.
I have this on my phone and it's showing light from you. Like,
yeah, I know. For the purpose of learning this practice, you're going to have to stay online with me. But I mean, in the future, the room is completely dark. But your candles are lit, and you're right now cupping your eyes. You cup your eyes for about 30 seconds to give that optic nerve a break, because we're going to give it a pretty good workout right now.
And are we looking for the darkness more than there is pressure? The pressure is, there's no pressure. It's just really darkness that you want, right? Complete darkness.
I want a little bit of pressure, tiny little bit of pressure.
Okay.
And sometimes when you press in like this, you might see a little bit of different colorations or like electrical sparks or something. That's just detritus coming off of the optic nerve as you press in. Imagine these nerves being engaged, for years and years without a break. So when you press in, there's some off-putting.
Can you show me one more time how to press in? Because I don't think I'm doing it.
Okay, so you put your hands like this on your face. So it's completely dark. And then push in a little bit.
So you're not pushing into your eye. You're actually pushing.
I'm pushing in.
So not over my nose.
No, like this.
Okay.
This is called eye cupping. This is common in all therapy. Some people who have had eye surgery also, they learn how to do eye cupping.
Isn't it also used in the morning for sun gazing if you use the procedure?
Yes, you have to do eye cupping for sun gazing also. And when you're doing this, you can see a little bit of the residual light from the optic nerve letting go. Okay, now with your candles lit, I'm going to let go of my eyes. My eyes are closed, and then you focus, you open your eyes a little bit, focusing on the base of the candle holder. So it's about, if you're sitting on the floor, your candle holder is about 22 inches tall. So I'm going to open my eyes, look at the bottom of the candle holder, and slowly bring the eyes up the candle holder and stop when they get to the base of the wick. The base of where the flame is started from. It's a blue combustion. It's a shape like a teardrop, and it's blue where the flame is coming off of the wick. You see it? And you keep your eyes on that little blue teardrop over that wick. Leave your eyes open. Don't blink. Your eyes are going to dry out. And your mind is going to say, close your eyes because they're supposed to be wet. That's true. However, when they are wet, they cannot heal. The eyes have to dry out before they can heal. It doesn't hurt your eyes to dry out. Don't blink. Now listen. Next, I'm going to tell you to gather the flame, that blue flame, gather it with your mind's eye, bring it inward, right between your eyes, inside, and close your eyes. Capture the flame inside between your eyes, between your eyebrows. So gather that flame, pull it inwards with your mind's eye, and close your eyes. Hold the flame there. Hold it steady right there between the two eyes, right between your eyebrows. Hold it steady. If it starts to dwindle and starts to disappear, take a big breath with your nose inward. Inhale, give it some air until the flame kindles again and comes up and makes it big. And exhale, hold it steady there. Keep it burning. Notice what color your flame is. Some people have yellow, some people have orange, or some people have blue or green or red. Just make a mental note. What color is your flame? Hold it steady. If it starts to dwindle, take a big breath, inhale. Make sure the flame comes back up. Fan it with that breath and make sure it burns up again. Your eyes are still closed. We're going to move into the second round. Same as the first round. Slowly open your eyes, but look at the bottom of the candle holder and draw your eyes slowly, slowly, slowly upwards until you get to the flame. This time I want you to look at the whole flame. Outside of that blue part, there's also the next layer of the flame, which is yellow or orange. It's the next layer outside of the blue. Look at that part. Don't close your eyes, don't blink. Sometimes the eyes will throb a little bit. It's normal. Sometimes they threaten to close. Your mind tells you to close. It's okay. Just leave them open. Just like with the first round, I want you to use your mind's eye now. Gather that whole flame, pull it inward, place it between your eyebrows, and close your eyes. And then hold that flame right there between the eyebrows. Stabilize it. If your mind is oscillating, then the flame will flicker. If your mind is calm, the flame will be calm. So if it's flickering, you can place your intent there. Just like you did with the oscillating circles, you can say stop, 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 calm, calm, calm. Hold it there. As soon as you feel like you have control over that flame, I want you to move the flame inside all the way over, past the right eye's periphery toward your right temple. Move it all the way over like you're carrying a torch in a cave. You can just move the flame all the way over toward the right temple, inside. And then bring it back between the eyebrows slowly. Move slowly inside so that the flame doesn't flicker, holding it very calm inside the mind. Move the flame back toward the middle eyebrow again, and then start moving it slowly toward the left temple. You can picture yourself holding it in your hands if you need to, but just like you're moving through a cave, you would move slowly and carefully so that you don't put the flame out. And then slowly move it back toward between the eyebrows. Hold it there. If it dwindles, take a deep breath, give it some wind, bring the flame back up, make it nice and vigorous. Take a note this time, what color is your flame? Third round, same as before. Start to open your eyes slowly, looking at the base of the candlestick holder itself. Slowly draw the vision upward toward the wick. Slowly, slowly, slowly. It should take 10-15 seconds to move your eyes back up to the flame. And this time you're going to look at the third layer of the flame. The inner layer was blue, the next layer was orange or yellow, and the outer biggest part of the flame should be yellow, white, orange, or combination. So it's the whole flame. Leaving the eyes open, study the flame. Use your great curiosity. You want to know what the flame is. We actually don't know what flame is. We don't know what particles make flame. Though there is something there, we just don't know what it is. So examine this magic for what it is. The unknowable. Leaving the eyes open, let them dry out. Use your mind's eye, gather up the flame again, draw it inward, place it between the two eyebrows, and then close your eyes and capture it inside. Stabilize the flame inside. Inhaling and exhaling is always done from the diaphragm, nice, slow, and low so that you don't disturb the flame. Once it's stabilized, on your next inhale, move the flame slowly upward toward the crown of the head. Leave it there, hold it there. Picture yourself letting it burn out the inside of the stalactites in the mind, cleaning up detritus, assumptions, old memories, unuseful thoughts. Let it burn things right off of the ceiling. On your exhale, bring the flame back down to between the eyebrows. Inhale. And on your exhale, move the flame down toward the chin. Inhale, bring the flame back up between the eyebrows. Stabilize it. Calm it down. Take note of what color it is. Last round. Slowly open the eyes, focusing on the base of the candlestick holder. Take 10-15 seconds to slowly lift the line of sight back up to the flame. And this time I want you to focus on the aura around the flame. You can see a framework. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's purple, but there's a small frame around the flame. I want you to focus on that. No blinking if possible. Take note of what color is your frame around the flame. And with your mind's eye, gather up the flame, draw it inward, place it between the eyebrows, and slowly close the eyes, capturing it inside. Now, if you can, I want you to cross your eyes so that inside you can see two flames. With your eyes closed, cross your eyes and see two flames and try to get them as far apart from each other as you can. And then bring them back, unify them. Stay there with the flame between the eyebrows a few more minutes. Take note, mental note of what color your flame is, if it's changing, if it's burning hot and big or small, if it's calm or flickering. What happens when you give the flame some instructions? If you tell it to do something, does it listen to you? Let's do one more round. Slowly open the eyes, focusing on the base of the candlestick. Take 10 or 15 seconds to draw the eyesight back up toward the flame. And this time, look at the entire flame. Examine all 3 layers and then the then the black or purple frame around it. And see if you can see any shadow behind the flame. Is there anything behind the flame? Or above or on one side of the flame? What's happening around or behind it? If you want to try your magic, try to control the flame that's outside the body. Place your intent on the flame. Without using your breath, see if you can make the flame bend to the right or to the left. See if you can diminish it or make it bigger using the mind. This time, leave the flame where it is. Close the eyes slowly and put your hands back up on your face, and you need to cup your eyes again for minimum 30 seconds, pressing on the eyeball itself to relieve the stress on the optic nerve. This was a bit of a workout, so you need to help it go back to its restful place, homeostasis. So 10, 15, 20 minutes of cupping now to end.